Hey, what's up? This is another gardening video. Uh, Actually, let me get this way here. Today, now on the previous video, I showed you my mushroom boxes, mushroom growing boxes, and of course, a lot of you that know something about mushrooms, you know you can buy mushroom growing kits for about $50 a piece, and they come in cardboard boxes with dirt and stuff like that, and the spores is already in there. But to be honest with you, I add up how much it cost me to make my own, and counting the dirt, the boxes didn't cost me nothing because I went to the postal service and got flat rate boxes. Counting the dirt and the spores, I think I have it cost me for 2 boxes, it cost me to make my own, it cost me about 16 bucks is what it cost me. So better than paying, $50 for one at like Traditional Seeds and other seed companies. So here's my spores. There are white button mushrooms. Like I said in the previous video, I'm gonna try. This is just an experiment for me to. I'm hoping eventually, if they do good, grow good, sell good, I'm hoping eventually next year maybe experiment a little bit with the morel mushrooms and see if I can grow them the same way. Because I do know one guy, well, I don't personally know him, but that he grows morel mushrooms indoors, just like you can with white button. I got 25 grams of white button mushroom spores here. I'm hoping. I guess I can probably put half in each box. Let me show the soil here. Here's the soil in one box. I taped the bottom of it a little bit better because the moisture of the soil was kind of making the bottom bow a little bit, and I was afraid the bottom was gonna fall out of the box, and I'm gonna lose all my soil if that happens. Well, I guess here's the country. I don't know if you can see that. There's the country where it came from, the spores. So, yeah. And of course I can't really read any of this on the thing because you can tell it's in another language. It's not in English. So, yeah. So, like I said, I put the scatter the mushroom spores in here, kind of take my hand and scatter them underground. I don't know, the soil might still have a little bit of dampster to it. I don't know. I kind of still might want to damp it just a little bit. I thought about leaving these mushroom boxes in this garage. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them in this garage or put them up in the other barn. I'm putting something in the boxes because I have to close the lid on the boxes and duct tape them shut to keep light out from them. You can see it's pretty light in here with the garage door open in this garage. If I leave them in the garage, I can probably set each box on a lawn chair there. I might leave them in the garage maybe for a week and a half, and maybe I might open them up, see how they're doing, and then if they look like they're growing good, I might maybe just leave them in here maybe. If they're not, then I might transfer them to my barn, up in my barn. So yeah. So these are spores. Now, one thing you need to know about mushrooms, there's so many ways you can spawn mushrooms. You can do what they call plug spawning, which is, my opinion, it's you gotta have the space for it. You go out, find a log, drill a hole in it, and put a cork in it that has mushroom spores on it. And of course, I looked into sawdust spawning. That's what I was originally going to do, but it's too expensive. I think they wanted like $28 for a 5-pound bag of sawdust that already had the spores in it. Of course, I was gonna do injection spawning, which is little mushroom spores in syringes, and put it in these boxes. But then, of course, when I looked online, I had a hard time finding white button mushroom spores in that. Of course, I'm gonna tell you one little advice: if you go online and look for injectable mushroom spores or syringe spores, you gotta watch, because there's a lot of websites online that sells magic mushrooms in that form. And you gotta watch, because magic mushrooms are illegal to sell. So you do have to do a little bit of research on that right there if you ever decide to grow mushrooms. But I mean, if you grow white button, morels, chocolat mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, all the mushrooms, they're not illegals to sell. So if you ever think about growing mushrooms, you might want to do a little bit of research on that. Make sure, because some of the magic mushrooms can really make people go out of their head. I was going to show you how to plant this, but I don't know if I can hold the camera and do it at the same time. So I don't know, I might just go ahead and plant them. Maybe here, if I do another garden video here another week or two, maybe I will try to update it in that, or just make another update video maybe here another week and a half from now. So yeah, I guess that's all. I'll see you at the next garden video.